The audible hiss of escaping air creates a dramatic backdrop for safety lessons presented by Morse Syndication's natural gas safety model. The unit's dramatic displays will hold an audience's interest as you explain vital indoor and outside natural gas safety lessons. The demonstration does not use explosions or flames, which may be prohibited by school policies or fire safety regulations. The platform for the display is a 2x4 tabletop with folding legs. A customized table skirt attaches with a Velcro fastener. Customization is included in the purchase price of the model and can include a customer's logo, safety message, or 811 call before you dig logo. Other display components are stored in a separate plastic tub. These are easily removed and positioned on the tabletop. There are 3 distinct scenes: a wellhead refinery area, a pumping station, and house street scene. Compressed air to power the 3-line brake scenes can come from either a compressed air tank or compressor. An optional compressed air tank can be ordered with the model. It is rated at 125 psi, although we recommend that users limit air pressure to 85 psi. The tank comes with a 1/2-inch diameter hose and quick connect coupler. The tank can be filled at remote locations. Used reasonably, it will supply enough pressured air for a single presentation. Another option is for a utility to forego the purchase of the tank and supply their own air compressor instead. Moderately priced electric compressors can be purchased at home improvement or industrial supply stores. Even inexpensive models will provide enough air pressure for the model. Setup is easy and takes only a few minutes. Begin by unfolding the legs of the 2x4-foot tabletop and setting the unit upright. Place the wellhead and refinery picture on the left-hand side of the table. The pumping station base is placed in the center of the table. 2 dowels on the bottom of the base align with holes drilled in the table. Find the curved pipe section that goes inside the pumping station. Insert the brass fitting through the hole drilled through the station base and tabletop. Underneath the table, connect the corresponding air hose to the pipe section using the brass quick disconnect socket. Place the plastic cap on the end of the pipe. Find the U-shaped brass pipeline valve. Unthread the 2 hex nuts from the end fittings. Insert the valve assembly into the 2 holes in front of the pumping station. Reaching underneath, hand tighten the 2 hex nuts to hold the valve assembly in place. Place the house assembly near the back of the table and in front of the 3 air control valves. 2 dowels on the bottom of the assembly align with holes drilled in the table. Find the gas meter assembly. Remove the threaded hex end cap from one of the 2 pipes that curve downward. Insert the 2 pipes into the 2 holes drilled in the table in front of the house assembly. Underneath the table, hand tighten the hex nut on the pipe with the threaded end. Connect the corresponding air hose to the end of the second downward pipe using the brass quick disconnect socket. Place the plastic cap over the open section of pipe on the gas meter. Locate the die-cast toy backhoe and place it above the notched excavation site. The backhoe should be positioned so that the vehicle faces the house section and the bucket rests on the below-grade section of gas line. Place the bucket on top of the small hole drilled in the pipe. Place the plastic figures on the table. Attach the table skirt. Finally, attach the hose from the air hose or air compressor to the fitting located between 2 air valves on the back of the table using the quick disconnect socket. Once lines are connected, the operator can simulate 3 different gas line breaks. Airflow is controlled by valves on the back of the table. Facing the valves from behind the table, opening the right-hand valve sends compressed air to the pumping station. The pipe cap pops off, and the hiss of escaping air simulates a line break in the pumping station. Opening the middle valve sends a stream of air rushing to the ruptured gas main at the excavation site. The rushing air should blow the backhoe bucket off of the pipe to simulate an excavation line rupture. The left-hand valve sends compressed air to the gas meter. The cap will pop off the pipe, and the hissing air will represent a gas break at that location. Utility personnel can use this model to increase the public's knowledge of the natural gas distribution and safety precautions. The distribution system can be traced from the wellhead to refinery, distribution pumping station, and finally, the end user. Valves outside the pumping station and along the distribution route allow the presenter to caution anyone unfamiliar with the system against opening or closing them. Someone may believe they are shutting the flow when they could be actually directing it in another direction, often with disastrous results. The excavation site allows the presenter to stress call before you dig procedures that exist in their locality. Flags and painted marking simulate accepted underground utility marking practices. The line break at the meter gives a presenter the opportunity to discuss cautions about climbing or otherwise playing on or around a natural gas meter. Further cautions can be made for working around a meter or excavating in the vicinity. Gas leak scenarios also give natural gas utility representatives the opportunity to disseminate evacuation plans in the event of an accidental leak or line break. The presence of the natural gas odorant Mercaptan can be enhanced by distributing Mercaptan smell, scratch, and sniff cards to your audience. The home module allows the presenter to emphasize indoor natural gas safety rules. These include the presence of flammable curtains near open flames, burn and scald safety around natural gas stoves, and storage of flammable materials near a natural gas water heater. Today, natural gas utilities are under increased expectation to inform the public of proper safety practices and evacuation procedures in the unlikely event of a natural gas leak. More Syndication's natural gas model allows utilities to accomplish this goal in a compelling yet non-threatening manner.